Yes, people, it's your boy Dougie Fresh. I'm back in the building, and yeah, man, another depressing weekend for the Gunners. It was Burnley versus Arsenal today at Turf Moor, or Turd Moor as they like to call it, and it was 1-1. From I started watching the game, I was excited because we broke in early. Aubameyang was on his Pepe thing today. I don't know where he got that from. I've never really seen him doing like the step overs and all that, but he cut in from the left, which is what he does like to do, and he finished it beautifully on the near post, which is something that's not characteristic for Aubameyang. Normally you see him putting it on the right-hand side, but yeah, man, he came inside post, got us off to a good start, and then Xhaka, he was trying his thing again today, the star boy, but it didn't quite work out from the way that it was meant to, and yeah, we ended up coming towards the end of the half at 1-0, probably should have been 2 or 3, and then man like Xhaka, he was doing his dunce act again. He seems to always cost points for Arsenal. He's had a good few games recently, in all honesty, where I've been saying, you know what, Xhaka has come of age, he's been learning, he's improving, he's doing his thing, but I don't know what that was in the box. To be fair, it was a decent assist, the cross was nice, but obviously the Burnley player, I think it was Wood, just managed to just knock it in with his shoulder, and it was 1-1, and from there it always did look like it was going to end up a stalemate. You know, when it comes to this team selection, I was a little bit upset not to see Pepe starting, because I thought he played, I gave him second man of the match in my review, but that's because I was trying to big up Willy, and I felt like Pepe deserved the start, but he didn't quite get that. And when he came on as a substitute, he did change the game. I think this is a game that everyone's going to remember for the VAR decisions, where handball, they basically ignored all of the policies that they've been putting in place this season and gave no penalty, even though I think it was Eric Peters touched it twice, not once but twice, uno dos with his hands, and yeah, unfortunately we didn't get the penalty and walked away with 1 point instead of the highest of 3, which is what I kind of expected from this game. I think Eric Peters he did come on and try and change the game for Burnley, and he was making all the headlines. There was some interesting tackles. The way he took out Xhaka was a bit mad, and then he hit that dipped shot, which Leno had to kind of scramble and tip over the bar, but he kind of showed his quality there in the goal. So I think we're going to be frustrated, and I think it's the season done for all Arsenal fans now. I think most people are just focusing on the Europa League. We've got Olympiacos in the next game, so we're hoping that we can get through that round and maybe secure Champions League football next season. But it ain't looking good, people. It's not looking good at all. But I'm just going to quickly dive into the player ratings. We're going to start at the back with Leno, as we do. He definitely wasn't at fault for the goal. When you're trying to play out from the back and stuff like that, you always open yourself up for mistakes, and that is what happened today, but it wasn't something I can mark him down for. As I mentioned, the shot that he saved from Peters was a good save, and he made a really smart save on the floor with his feet when I think it was Jay Rodriguez broke through. So I'm going to give him an 8 today. I'm actually going to big him up because he done his thing. Chambers, it was his first start after the big layoff he's had. He's had about a year out of the side, so it was nice to see him on the team sheet. Most people were saying Cedric or Bellerin, but Arteta decided, you know what, I'm going to switch it up and play Chambers, and he looks like he's been yamming some good hard food, because he came back with a whole new physique. He was bullying his winger, and he looked pretty good, to be honest. Nearly made a few assists, some good crosses into the box, but didn't actually pull off. So I'm just going to give Chambers a 7 and say welcome back. Luiz, yeah, he's been steady. He didn't do anything stupid this time. You know, you normally do see a few mistakes from him, but he left that to Xhaka today. So I'm just going to give Luiz a standard 6. Mari as well, I do like him. I think he's probably playing a little bit better than Gabriel, so I can see why he's getting in the team as that left centre-back option. But yeah, I'm just going to give him a 6 today because it was nothing special. Tierney, defensively was good, but you know, we used to seeing him creating loads of chances, bombing down the left, and I felt like maybe he wasn't on his game for that today, so I think I'm going to slide Tierney a little 6 as well. Xhaka, I don't want to be too harsh on him because, you know, he has had a few good games, and I've seen a lot of people on the timeline turning on him, but it was a bad mistake and it did cost us the points and the season on this occasion, so I'm just going to give Xhaka a 4. Partey, it's frustrating me because I know we're all hailing him up as the saviour. He's come in, big price tag, meant to be doing his thing, but I've not really seen much other than the Man United game to say that he is undoubtedly the best centre midfielder and the first name on the team sheet. So I'm just going to give him a 5 today. Xhaka, same, it's a pretty standard game, probably should have scored. I'm going to give Xhaka a 6. Odegaard was someone that I looked at today and I thought he was frustrated, he wasn't getting the ball when he wanted to, he's not quite got the cohesion with the team just yet. But he did try and make things happen. He took a few shots which unfortunately didn't go through. They were blocked by Burnley, who are very good at just defending their goal, putting everything on the line. It's kind of the culture at the club that Sean Dyche has built. So I'm going to give Odegaard a 6 today because I think he did try his thing. People were comparing him to Ozil. He's quite cool, quite relaxed on the ball, and I like that. It gives us a different dynamic, and I can see his presence growing in the team. Willian, I'm gonna have to big him up because I don't want to give him no slander on the channel again. He got an assist. He's looking at the assist machine, Ozil in disguise. So I'm gonna give Willian a 7 on this occasion. Keep building up the confidence and all of that. Like now he's playing, he's getting his starts. He's starting to win people over a little bit with his performances and his composure on the ball. So yeah, man, I think 7 for Willian is fair. Aubameyang, I'm gonna give him an 8 today because he got the goal. It was different. Doing his step overs, thought he was playing some Yago Benitez stuff. And yeah, it was a lovely finish, so I'm going to give him an 8, even though in the second half I feel like he was pretty non-existent, but that is the Aubameyang way. He doesn't always come in and do a madness, but he does get the goals when you need it. Substitutions, Lacazette came on and I think he changed everything. The way he holds up the ball, comes and collects from the number 10 position is invariably the best quality that I think he has, and something that no one else in the team in that striking position provides. So when he came on, he did open it up, so I'm going to give him a 7. Pepe really should have got 2 penalties, but he was cutting in, he was doing his thing. He looks a lot more confident and comfortable in an Arsenal shirt now. So I'm going to give Pepe a 7. And my man, Dani Ceballos, after the mistake against Benfica, I kind of wanted to see him start today and get a little bit of a run in the team. But he came on, 5-10 minutes to go, and you can see what he does. Always looking forward, comfortable on the ball, press resistant. I'm going to give Ceballos a 6 today. So yeah, man, that is the player ratings for the game. And obviously we've got Olympiacos next, so we're really excited for that because that is all we're playing for now. So yeah, we'll be back on the channel for that, so make sure you lock in, lock on. But for now, just hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you see it. And yeah, man, if you want to follow me up on Instagram, Twitter, you know what the @ is at the bottom, at Dougie Fresh DJ. And yeah, man, I look forward to catching you guys there. But for now, it's myself.